Hey everybody, welcome back. Today we're taking a look at some Monster High stuff, and I'm actually really excited for this one. This is the Ghouluxe Ghoulia. No, why do I do that? I keep wanting to call her Ghoulia because of the Ghouluxe thing. That's a different character. This is Ghouluxe Ghoulia. Ghouluxe Ghoulia Yelps. Anyway, so it's this one. It's the new collector Ghoulia doll. I was pleasantly surprised that the buying process for this doll was much easier than some of the previous releases, and I was like thinking, oh, this bodes well for the future for the collector dolls, because she didn't sell out immediately, and I don't think that was due to lack of interest, because she was only $50. She was not like the $75 price point that a lot of the Haute Couture dolls and stuff like that are. She was only $50, which I feel is pretty affordable, and maybe they just made a lot more of her and that's why she didn't sell out so quick. I don't know, but I think that she's an amazing design, and the buying process was so much less stressful this time. And then the whole thing with Chucky and Tiffany happened this past Wednesday or Monday, whatever day it was, and just kind of went out the window. So I had high hopes when the release for this went so well, and then the other one didn't. So I don't know what's going on the Mattel Creations website with the releases or what they're trying to do, but it doesn't matter. I didn't try to get those other ones, the Chucky and Tiffany, because I have no interest in those particular characters. So last night I actually did a live stream. It was a pretty long one. It was like 2.5 hours or 2 hours and 45 minutes or something like that. But I had a lot of fun. We got to sit and chat for a while. I opened up a whole bunch of stuff. One of the things I did want to show, because I feel like there were some people who joined for the beginning of the live stream who weren't able to stay the whole time, so they missed out on the Monster High dolls I opened. So I just wanted to show those really quick. So they were from the Frights Camera Action collection. So as you can see, I got Laguna here, and then I also got the Claudine, and I kept the boxes because I'm going to be doing some scrapbooking, or I'm going to try to start getting into scrapbooking. So I kind of want to cut out the picture on the back, which, by the way, here is the picture on the back of the 4 ghouls that you can get from the basic budget dolls from this line. There were some more deluxe dolls, and they were the unique characters that came out for this movie, like Elizabeth and Honey Swamp and Viperine, and I forgot who else, but I think Claudine's older sister, Claudia, is that her name? I think that's her name. Anyway, so yeah, those were other dolls, but these were the 4 main characters that we got these less expensive budget dolls for, and I'm just gonna set that here. But I wanted to show them here because I really wanted to highlight them as well, because I'm just really excited to be getting some G1 Monster High dolls, and I love this Claudine. She has so much attitude. I love her little purple dress here. I think the whole line is kind of inspired by old Hollywood glamour. It kind of gives me 1920s vibes, maybe going into 1930s. I don't know. But yeah, so these are the 2 dolls that I got, that I opened in last night's live stream. So I just wanted to share these with you and show them to you in case you weren't able to make it to that live stream or weren't able to stay the whole time. But they have very terrible glue seepage. This is the worst case of glue seepage that I think I've seen in person, and it's so bad. It's so greasy, but I was saying I can't be mad at it, because I'm just happy to have some G1 Monster High dolls new in box that I was able to open. I found these on Amazon and I got a really good deal on them, so I jumped on it, and that's why I bought them. But yeah, these are super cute. I'm so happy to have them and be able to open them. But obviously that's not why we're here. The reason that we're here is for this gorgeous, pun intended, doll right here, Miss Ghoulia Yelps, which I'm really excited about. I really, really, really like her design. And I think this is the first G1 Ghoulia doll that we've gotten in a really long time. So because Ghoulia was in G1, but then they kind of replaced her. I don't know if they replaced her so much as they just kind of didn't bring her back for G2, and instead they had a different zombie character, Monica, who a lot of people didn't care for because she was an antagonist, so naturally you're not going to like her as much. I'm going to show you the back of the box while I'm talking. But anyway, and then they did bring back Ghoulia for G3, but she has a completely different design and different character. So yeah, that's like a very different thing. Now, because this is a Ghouluxe doll, they spent a lot more time and effort and thought put into the box. I am going to be unboxing her and taking her out, but I do want to like take a second to kind of like see all the things that I happen to notice on the packaging, because if you saw the live stream on the Mattel Creations website, they put a lot of thought into it, and there's like little Easter eggs everywhere. I'm not like super, like I didn't start collecting Monster High until later, so like I'm not as familiar with the lore or some of the references if they are from like some of the webisodes or things like that, because I haven't seen all of that, but I will do my best to point them out. So the front of the box is just this nice open thing. I love that there's plastic on the top to let light in, so that way if they're on the shelf, if you want to display her in the box, she has decent lighting on her still. So there is these cute little stickers. So this is the right side, got a heart, a little skelet with glasses, which I love because they look like Ghoulia's glasses. And then you got Sir Hootsalot right here. And then over here it says, what is this? Oh, it's upside down. It just says Ghouluxe, Ghoulia Yelps right there. And then down at the bottom, there's some more little, they look like they're supposed to be stickers. They are painted on. But you've got DF for Dead Fast. You've got a brain and an eyeball and cherries. And then what does it say? Zombies are monsters too. Now I heard something about this. There was like in her diary or something like that saying how she got her Zombies are Monsters 2 sticker because she didn't get her driver's license yet or something. I don't know. Like I said, I'm so bad with the lore from like the early days of Monster High, so please let me know in the comments if you know the lore behind this. I know that there was something about it. It's not just something they decided to put on here. It's referencing the older Monster High. And then over on this side, we got this really cool, like it looks like it's chiseled into stone Monster High logo. I really, really like that. I think that looks so cool. Now, on the back, there is this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous photography here. Just this really glossy photo of the doll, which I think is so beautiful. I really like that, and I kind of want to keep it. I did that with my real drama dolls. They had pictures like this in high quality on the back of their boxes, and I cut it out and I kept them. So like I kind of mentioned earlier, I want to start doing scrapbooking, so I'm trying to like get little things here and there that I can keep, that I can add to the scrapbooking. So anyway, on the back it does have like some dialogue here. So it says Ghouluxe, Ghoulia Yelps doll, the smartest ghoul at Monster High, is creeping the halls in a look that is sure to make all the ghouls rest in peace. Ghoulia Yelps wears a Ghouluxe 3-piece ensemble with glam details. A cropped turtleneck with the zombie signature brain print is layered with sheer puff sleeves and paired with high gloss jumpsuit with a metallic zipper trim. There's a metallic zipper trim? Oh, there is! Nice. I mean, it's not actual real zipper, it's like a faux zipper, but still, it's there. An exoskeleton corset brings all the drama, while drippy satin ribbon cuffs complement the edgy look. And you can kind of see it better here. This is what they're talking about. This is really cool. And like I saw in the live stream, they wanted the spinal column to be on the back, so it would clip on from the back, and I'll show you once I get her out of the box, but the shirt actually closes in the front instead of the back, because when they had the Velcro in the back, it was too bulky. Like stuff like that, that's like you never think about, because when you're on the consumer end of things, you just see the final product. You don't always know all of the details and thought that went behind certain things. But I love that they did that, because I love finding out those little tidbits behind the scenes and stuff like that. The outfit reaches new heights with thigh-high boots, also known as kinky boots. Somebody pointed out on my live stream that it looks like kinky boots. The outfit reaches new heights with thigh-high boots in a signature brain print with a scary, cute skeletal heel. Like it's a stiletto, but it's skeleto heel. And I'm really excited to see the shoes. They look so cool. They have like little hands. Anyway, dramatic makeup and ghoulish accessories, including glowworm earrings, skeletal crown, and a gravestone purse complete the look and make Ghoulia a bona fide fashion icon. So I love this, and like just from like looking at her, like I haven't even gotten her out of the box, she looks so good, and from what I can tell, her face paint looks really good and everything, so I'm really excited for that. And I'm actually kind of mad at myself because I didn't buy a second one. I would have loved to get a second one so that way I can keep one in the box and then take one out of the box, but that's okay. So I am gonna actually get her out of the box here because I didn't see any other like Easter eggs on the box itself on the outside, but there is some more on the inside. So let me get her out of the box and then we'll take a look at those so I can kind of point out some of the cool things and little details that they added inside. All right, so here is like the insert outside of the box so you can see her better without the glare. I actually really like this, and I'm liking like the kind of reflective print that they gave the backing and stuff like that. I'm actually going to try and be as careful as I can taking her out of the box because just like with my Haunt Couture dolls, I kind of want to see if I can get her back in the box for display. So I'm going to try and be like super careful about that. But I just wanted to show you what she looks like in the box without the glare. It's just a much better view when you don't have the glare from the plastic. So all right, I'm going to go ahead and, like I said, very carefully start cutting her out of this box here. Okay, so she is out of the box and I'm so excited. But first I wanted to show you the inside of the box because like it's these kind of design elements that I really want to highlight. You know, like when I'm really happy with this product, and I want to give credit where it's due. And the designers did such a good job on not just the doll but the packaging as well. So like on the inside here, you've got like this cool like dripping effect that's kind of 3D, like it's a separate piece here. It says Monster High down the side here, but it's kind of like almost like monogrammed, like it's not super obvious until you get out of the box and you can see it there. Also what's monogrammed in the back is the brain print is printed all along the back. You can kind of see it there as the light shifts, which is actually really cool. And then I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show this, but on the bottom you can kind of see there's little footprints from her shoes. So I'm going to show you. So when I get down to the shoes here, you can see like the bottom of the shoes and everything. And then there's like little footprints. You could kind of see like the little footprints down there as if she was like walking around. That is so cool. I love that detail. All right, so moving on to the doll. So here she is with her glasses. I will take her glasses off here in a sec so I can show you. There is like a protective layer of plastic underneath her glasses, which I appreciate because, you know, the glasses can rub the face paint or chip it or anything like, you know, stuff like that can happen. So that just kind of protects the face up since she comes wearing glasses in the box. She has this little crown up here, which is really cool. It's made of finger bones, and like between these bones and then also the boots, which I'm going to look at more closely here in a little bit. The boots have like little hands right here as well. And I guess when they were designing this doll and they were looking at stuff like that, they looked at Skeleta, who is a skeleton Monster High doll from G1, and used that as a reference to model the fingers. So I love that. I love all the little details. I'm gonna keep saying that. I love all the little details, but I really like that they thought to do that they kind of brought it back to that. Anyway, so moving back, I like to go from the top to the bottom. So there's her little crown. Her hair is amazing. Her hair is really long. It goes down to her ankles. So she's got really long hair, which I am obsessed with. It is Saran, and you all know how I feel about Saran, so I'm very happy that they used Saran hair for this doll. I think most Ghoulia dolls from G1 used Kanekalon hair, which is like a very light and airy kind of lightweight hair. It's a very different fiber from Saran or nylon, and like I would have been fine with that as well, but I really prefer Saran, so I'm so happy. And this doll is rooted very thickly. Like there is no bald spots to be seen. It's very evenly rooted, and it just feels like a lot of hair when I'm like running my fingers through it. I would say for the most part out of the box, the doll's hair looks really good right out of the box, but there is little dents in the hair where it was like strapped in by the rubber bands. So I may give her a boil wash at some point just to like get rid of those little dents and make her hair nice and sleek looking. She has these, what they call glowworm earrings, and I know a lot of people online were like, oh no, they gave her Monica's earrings. These are not Monica's earrings. They are a reused mold. We saw them on Monica in G2. More recently, we did see them on Beetlejuice for the Skeletor series, but originally these were Ghoulia earrings. I don't remember which doll it was, which release it was, but one of the original Ghoulia dolls from G1 did have little worm earrings. So it is a reused mold for the earrings, but I think it works really well. And I love that they made them green, because like there's a lot of like the red and the blue with the black and white, and then just that little pop of neon green I think just adds something to the color palette or the whole color story. And I really like it. I think it works pretty well. So moving down to her outfit, what I love about this is everything is separate. And I saw somebody on Instagram had posted pictures, or maybe it was a reel, I don't know, but they had like 3 completely separate looks for this doll, with the different pieces, kind of like you take one piece off or put a different one on and stuff like that, and it made completely different looks. So like these puffy sleeves are separate from this top underneath, which is a full long sleeve, and then this long sleeve is separate from this like kind of shiny jumpsuit thing, and then of course this corset-y like rib cage and spinal column is a separate piece of hardware from all of it. And then these ribbons are separate as well. So like, I love that. I think that that's a great idea, specifically for a collector doll, especially in a fandom that likes to redress and restyle the dolls. But I hate it when everything is attached. Unfortunately, it looks like the top is attached to the bottom here for this little jumpsuit, but they did call it a jumpsuit. They didn't say it was supposed to be like a corset and shorts. So I'm okay with that in this instance, but everything else is completely separate, which is so nice, because a lot of dolls tend to have some of their fashions like sewn together. So I don't know if it's just easier to produce it that way or what, but I hate it when they do that. I like it when it's all separate so you can kind of mix and match. Speaking of which, I guess this print here that you see on her shirt and then also on her boots is kind of like a updated version of the original brain print from Ghoulia during the G1 days, which is kind of cool. I've never been a huge fan of when Monster High does stuff like this, where it's a like brains or body parts. It's like, I get it, they're zombies, which are originally from horror movies. I'm just not really into that as much. I think here it's done okay. Like, it's totally fine. It's just, and I understand that zombies eat brains or whatever, but that's the part that's just a little bit gruesome for me, and it's not my favorite. But you know, like I deal with it. Like I said, I know that it's just a design aspect, and like I'll get over it. That's just a me thing. That's not a like. I don't think they should have done it differently. I just have never been a huge fan of like people's like body parts and organs being used as decoration for the dolls. It's just a little bit weird. But anyway, kind of like going back to the whole like spine right here, you know, wearing it as an accessory or whatever, having like a skeleton. Obviously it's not hers, because hers is inside her body, so she's wearing somebody else's skeleton on the outside of her, you know, stuff like that. That makes me just a little bit like, ugh, it's not really my style. That's why I tend to you know, like, as much as I love Monster High, I am much more of an Ever After High fan. I like the cutesy, you know, like whatever, that kind of stuff a little bit more, and I think for the most part Monster High doesn't really do that too much. I think the only other thing is like with the vampire dolls, sometimes they do have blood dripping or something like that, because, you know, vampires. Actually, Draculaura is supposed to be a vegan, so I think anytime it's like looks like blood dripping or whatever, it's actually supposed to be cherry juice or whatever, so that makes it a little less gruesome. But I mean, this is a collector doll. It's not like meant for kids or anything like that. I don't know, that's a little side tangent. It, like, when I go on those little tangents, it makes it seem like I care more about the subject than I actually do. I really don't think it's a big deal. I just was mentioning that it's like, it's kind of weird seeing brain print because zombies eat brains, but like it's a little like weird, but other than that, it's not that big of a deal. Coming down here to the showstopper, in my opinion, these boots. These thigh-high boots. Monster High, I always love Monster High shoes and boots anyway. They have this like fold-over, drippy kind of thing in white over the red brain print. I love that detail. I think that was a smart choice. I really like that. These are kind of like a fabric boot all the way up, which means it'd probably be difficult to change her shoes. I don't know. I'm not sure how difficult I'm going to leave the shoes on, so I'm not going to try and do whatever. But anyway, so here is the molded bottom. You can see the hands a little bit better. So these are the hands that are kind of modeled after Skeleta's hands for the heel of the shoes. I really like that detail. These shoes are so stinking cool. And then on the bottom of her shoes, you've got like some imprint here. I know that this is supposed to be the Deadfast logo. I do not know what this is. I can't tell what this is supposed to be. If you know what this one is supposed to be, please let me know down in the comments. It's just a little too small for me to be able to see it or make out what shape this is supposed to be, but this is supposed to be the Deadfast logo. And if you don't know, Deadfast is like the comic book character that Ghoulia likes in the original G1 Monster High. All right, so I know that I usually show accessories first, but this time I went for the doll first, but I do really want to show you these accessories. So she comes with a stand, and what's cool about this is since the spine detail is in the back, you can't really put the little C-clip around her waist like normal. So what they did is they gave us a C-clip that's a larger size, and it's the one that they usually do for the boy dolls because the boy dolls have a larger waist. So that way, instead of having the waist clip go around the waist clip goes around her hips. So that way she can still be displayed, but that way the this accessory here isn't getting in the way of the stand being able to hold her up. So once again, like the attention to detail with this doll is so good. Like it's functional, like the functionality of the pieces that they decided to do, along with just the overall design element. It looks really cool and has really good design choices. So I'm really, really happy about that. Plus, look at her purse. Like this looks so cool. It's like it's supposed to be a little, not a coffin, like a headstone. You know, it says it says VIP instead of RIP. And then you've got these like chains with a bone here. I don't know if that's supposed to be like ectoplasm or whatever, but there's like so much molded detail. Like there's like skeleton hands there. There's like a little Skeleta right there. On the back, you've got more of those stickers that you see up there. So like the little skelette, a heart, Sarhutsalot, zombies are monsters too, the brain, like everything that was on the outside of the box is also printed on, like, it's supposed to look like little stickers also on her purse. And then I don't know if this it opens. Okay, it comes apart in two pieces, but this is really cool. So like it actually opens, so it's a functional purse, and then it closes really good. It's not coming apart. That is really cool. I love this detail, and I love that they added green to the purse because it just kind of ties everything together, because she has like green eye makeup, and the worms on her earrings are green, so it just kind of ties everything together. Speaking of which, let me take her glasses off because I wanted to show you what her face looks like, and I want to see for myself. So this is the protective plastic layer I was talking about. You can kind of see this little plastic thing here. So I'm just going to take this off. All right, so here she is without her glasses and without the protective plastic. Her face is pretty much perfect. Like there is no wonkiness to be seen. I love this face up. She is so gorgeous. I love the face mold, but I really, really like the face paint. And this is why I wanted a second one, because I kind of want to get another one so that way I can, well, to keep it in the box, but then I also kind of want to have a second one to customize, like put in a different outfit and maybe put the hair up in a high ponytail or something like that. I mean, I can always do that with this doll, but really, I don't want to. I only want to do that if I have a second one to keep in the original look and everything. But like, look at her eyes. Like, I love the makeup, the like light blue with the light green, and her lipstick in this bright red. It just works so well. Her eyebrows look so good. And I'm just really happy. There is like a little bit of a dent on the bridge of her nose. Like, I don't know, you can kind of see it in the light right there. And that's just from the glasses, but that's to be expected when a doll has glasses and they're like packaged in the box wearing them. And it's not like enough to like cause an issue, or like, I'm not upset at all. But she is so gorgeous. I am so very, very happy with this doll. I think that she is so stunning. And if I can get another one at a decent price, I think I'm gonna buy a second one just so I can like keep it in the box or customize one of them. I don't know. Just because I really love the hair and the makeup, but I want to do like have him wear a different outfit and stuff like that. But oh my gosh, I just can't stop staring at her. So anyway, so this is the Ghouluxe Ghoulia Yelps doll. I think that she is stunning. I'm so happy with her, and I'm really glad I was able to get her. I hope everybody else who wanted to get her was able to. Like I said, I don't think that this release was that bad, because she seemed to be still in stock for like an hour or at least a couple hours instead of selling out in like 5 minutes like some of the dolls do. So hopefully you were able to get her if you wanted to get her. But anyway, I'm really happy with her. So I just now need to figure out where I'm going to put her on my shelf, because I have my shelf organized according to like rainbow colors. I could put her in the red section since she's wearing red, or I could put her in the blue section since her hair is blue. I could put her in the green section because of the green earrings, but I don't think she'd really fit because it's not enough green. But I don't know. She could also go with like the black and white shelf because she's got like a black and white outfit. Anyway, that's something for me to figure out later on. Here's what she looks like with her glasses without that extra plastic there. It basically looks the same, but you can just kind of see her eyes a little better. Anyway, this is the Ghouluxe Ghoulia Yelps doll from Mattel Creations. I don't remember if this was a exclusive to the membership or not, but yeah, either way, I'm just really, really happy to get her. That's going to be it for this video. I'm going to get going for right now. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you thought of this ghoul down in the comments down below, and I hope I see you next time. Bye! If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.